All right, we got some news today. Waves is giving away 9 free plugins. Yes, 9 free plugins. Believe it or not.
Bolo!
All right, so for all of my people who actually have a legit version of Waves, you can get 9 free plugins right now. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, if y'all got any cracks in anything, you might not want to get this because you won't be able to use your plugins anymore. So for all the people who have a legit copy of Waves or who does not have Waves, you can go ahead and get you 9 free plugins right now. Now, I'm not expecting much, but hey, you know, Waves giving away plugins? Shoot, you know, back in the day, these plugins used to cost like $300-400 a piece. Now they giving you some free plugins. So, you know, it's not a bad deal, at least to me. So let's go ahead and check out this plugin pack real quick. All right, so we're on the website right now, and this is what it's saying: the Waves free plugin pack, free plugins to elevate your sound, get it for free. So let's see what we got in here. Okay, let's see what we got. So we have the audio track, you have the Flow Motion FM synth, Guitar Solo, IR Live Convolution Reverb, Little Tube, Studio Verse Audio Effects, Studio Verse Instruments, V-Comp, and VEQ3. Okay, so these are all the plugins that you can get for free, which is not a bad deal. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because if you're starting out and you just want to, you know, test out Waves, you can actually use these plugins to actually mix vocals and to actually mix like certain sounds or whatever, because just with the V-Comp and the VEQ3, with these, you can actually mix down vocals and it will sound pretty cool. I'm actually familiar with these, but for you guys who are not familiar with them, let's go through these so you'll know what each one does. All right, so basically the audio track is a channel strip, so you'll have an EQ, a compressor, and a gate on here as well. So basically you can just throw this on some vocals and you'll be pretty good. So this is actually not a bad deal. And you know, it's only $34, but you get it for free today if you don't have a crack. All right, so the Flow Motion FM synth is a FM synth engine with virtual analog processing. All right. Seems pretty cool. Mike can make some dope stuff with it. So the next thing is a GTR Solo. It's basically a virtual like amp simulator and like pedals and stuff like that. So you can add this to your tracks or to your guitar tracks. A lot of people have been adding these type of pedals and stuff to the track. So this seems pretty dope. All right, so the next one we have the R Live Convolution Reverb. I believe that's the way you say it. This thing right here is actually pretty good. Like, I've actually used it before. It has some really good reverb stuff in here. Sounds really good. You can use this to mix right now. This is actually a really good one right here. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. They're giving you some really good stuff. All right, so you got Little Tube right here, which this was free before, but I guess they're giving it to you for free again. You can add a little bit of saturation in here. Now they have the full version of this, but this is just the free version. And it's actually pretty doggone good for this to be a free version. So if you want to add some saturation and kind of beef up your tracks, you can use this. And so the next thing we have is the Studio Verse Audio Effects. It's just a big library of like presets that you can have to where if you want to just mix or whatever, you can use this to mix your stuff. So if you're not that good, you can go ahead and use this to mix like your stuff, and I already have like some presets ready to go. Now, my thing is with this, even though that you can use this, you might not have all the plugins. So if you don't have all the plugins, then you might pick a preset and you might have a certain plugin that might be missing. So I don't really know about this one, but it's free. So another one is you have the Studio Verse instruments. This is kind of cool because they have some instrument sounds that you can use and you can just download them from like, you know, from the web or whatever. Seems pretty cool. I've never used it. I've never used this one, but it seems pretty cool, and I need to use it and try it out. You can get a whole bunch of sounds and stuff like that. Now, I don't know how it's going to be on this free version, but you can get it. Most likely, you're going to have to pay for something. I don't know yet, but I'll try it out and see. All right, now we have the Series Compressor. This is actually pretty good, okay? I've had this for a while. I've used it. It works. It works on vocals. It works on instruments. You can put on your master. Very good compressor, okay? Very good compressor, and it's free. It's made from like a vintage analog compressor, so it should sound pretty cool. And then you have the VEQ3, which this is modeled from the 1073 EQ. And this actually is pretty good too. Now, out of everything that they have in this bundle, the compressor, this right here, and I would say the reverb, and maybe the audio track, those four right here are definitely some good steals. Now, the audio track has been out for a while. Well, pretty much all of these have been out for a while, but these are some really good deals, and it's not bad. Right now, Waves is hooking you guys up, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you got cracked versions, I don't think you want to put this on there. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. So if you guys want to go ahead and get this, go ahead and go to waves.com and get this. I did go to the site earlier. It did have some glitches, some funny stuff was going on. I don't know if people are going to the site, but yeah, if you want to get some free plugins, if you don't have any Waves plugins, or if you don't have these particular plugins, go ahead and get them right now before it's too late. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.